Hello disciples, Donkey here, and today we will be going over my Frozen Fortress Stasis Titan build. This build will let you breeze through any mid-tier to high-tier in-game content with ease. In short, you will constantly regen your abilities and freeze everything in your path, all while having maximum survivability. So let's go over the build. Your super and melee, of course, cannot be changed, but they are both really strong. For the grenade slot, I have Duskfield grenades. Your aspects are Diamond Lance and Tectonic Harvest. Fragments are Whisper of Shards, Rime, Rending, Refraction, and Chains. For the armor, equip Double Hands-On and Melee Wellmaker on your helmet. The arms will have Grenade Kickstart and Well of Restoration. Equip a Bountiful Wells, Resistance, and Dampener mod on your chest piece, which is also our exotic, the Hoarfrost Z. The legs will have Grenade Launcher Scavenger and a second Melee Wellmaker. Finally, for the class item, equip a second Well of Restoration, Utility Kickstart, and Solo Operative. Your weapons will include Monte Carlo for your exotic, Empty Vessel for your energy slot, and the Saw for the heavy. So let's break down how this build works. Your exotic chest piece replaces your barricade with a Stasis Crystal Barricade, which is a bit larger and it applies the same effects a normal barricade would. When you pop this, you will get a buff to your resistance from the fragment Whisperer Chains, and with Utility Kickstart, it will also return class energy back to you. From there, tossing your grenade will instantly return grenade energy to you with Grenade Kickstart, and the Duskfield will slow enemies over time and eventually freeze them, including champions. Shooting these frozen targets will deal extra damage thanks to Whisper of Rending, and even furthermore, defeating an enemy affected by stasis will return class ability energy to you with Whisper of Refraction. When you defeat a target with stasis damage, like the Shatter effect, it will spawn a Diamond Lance, which can be thrown or slammed into the ground to freeze targets and deal damage. Your melee attack will apply slow on hits and knock back targets pretty far, and it is possible to boop enemies off the map, but just be careful you don't go flying off yourself. Getting kills with your melee will also provide super energy thanks to the hands-on mod, and you will create a stasis well. Picking up this well will give you ability energy to the least charged ability. Lastly, you can shatter any stasis crystals you create. When you do this, three things will happen. First, you will get increased grenade recharge rate. Second, you will create a stasis shard. And lastly, you can pick up those shards for health, overshield, and melee energy. This is a ton of return on investment for simply popping your barricade and destroying it. We haven't gone over the weapons yet, and there is so much ability recharge, even without Heart of Inmost Light. Monte Carlo really shines here with getting melee energy back from hits and kills on enemies. You can also boost the damage of the gun itself by getting a melee kill. Our Empty Vessel and Saw both have auto-loading, so it is really nice to not worry about them. They both have Vorpal as well, which I know isn't all that popular, but I enjoy the extra bit of boss damage. So that's the build in a nutshell. Simply spam those abilities and watch them come back super duper fast, all while providing a ton of damage output and resistance. So if you want to stick around, we are going to dive into the finer details and percentages to see how this maximum ability nonsense works. Hoarfrost Z is a main ingredient here by creating a wall of 5 medium crystals and 1 small crystal. Being around these crystals will give you 40% damage resistance. Shattering these crystals will do 3 things. Give you 500% grenade regen for up to 10 seconds, deal 150 damage when shattered, and they create stasis shards when destroyed. The shards stay on the ground for 20 seconds and grant melee energy on pickup. 12% for small, and 50% for large. Furthermore, these shards will also give health to you, both 12 and 35 health, and if you are full, they give overshield instead. The overshield lasts 10 seconds and can be refreshed by picking up more shards. There is so much going on in just a few seconds of popping your barricade and destroying it. It's actually pretty insane. Any enemies you kill affected by stasis will also give you class ability energy based on rank. Duskfield grenades have the shortest cooldown, and their slow effect lasts for 7 seconds, which pairs nicely with the Whisper of Refraction fragment. Additionally, if the enemy becomes frozen after getting enough slow stacks, your primary weapons will deal 50% increased damage with Whisper of Rending. Utility Kickstart and Grenade Kickstart both give 15% return ability energy, and hands-on gives super energy based on rank. Now, your melee attack, Mr. Boops-a-lot, applies 50 slow stacks on hit and knocks back targets pretty far. Getting a powered melee kill will generate 3 stasis wells that, when picked up, will grant 14.6% ability energy for each well. Getting this melee back is pretty easy with our Monte Carlo. Hits with this weapon, yes, hits, not kills, give 2% melee energy, and kills give a stack of Markov chain for additional damage up to 5 stacks for a whopping 65% increase for 4.5 seconds. You can also get instant max stacks by getting a powered or unpowered melee kill. Oh, and who can forget your super, which creates stasis crystals. Then you get damage resistance, which then you can destroy those crystals. You get damage resistance. Then pick up the shards for ability energy. Dad, I'm getting use your abilities. I have to poop so ability energy returned on use. Then I think I'll start selling feet picks. Then get your super energy back. Anyway, Guardians, that is the build in a nutshell. So have fun annoying all of your friends in every activity you do by limiting their line of sight and blocking all the doors and hallways with crystals. I hope you found the information useful, and let me know what build you would like to see me create next. Until then, be sure to subscribe for free and follow along for more Destiny 2 content, and we will see you in the next one.